Welcome to Busch Gardens. My name is Mark Rose. I'm going to take you on a brief tour to show you some of our progress. We're building two attractions. We're building Cheetah Hunt, an LSM roller coaster provided by Intamin. And we're also building a cheetah habitat where we will be able to run our cheetahs parallel to the second launch, which gets up, the launch gets up to 60 miles an hour. Our cheetahs will probably achieve a 50 mile an hour speed as they're chasing the coaster parallel to each other. We are all now standing in the Cheetah Display. So you guys gotta look fast, because cheetahs are fast, right? This would be about a 250-foot run, and they'll get up to about 50 miles an hour. Behind me, you can see the beginnings of a block wall that will be the moat wall. So the cheetahs are contained here on the west and east end by architecture, and all of these architecture pieces have windows of glass, so you can see two openings here. There are two openings over here of glass, and there are two large openings of glass down here. But we're excited about the cheetah part of it because the coaster, as you know, was designed to be close to the ground and to mimic the speed and grace of a cheetah. So we're very excited that we can blend these two together. This building will be able to load and unload 2 trains at a time. Each train seats 16 people. There are 4 cars that seat 2 behind 2 for the 16, and there's a 5th car, a nose piece out in front that looks like the head of a cheetah. As this launches at 38 miles per hour and kind of banks very steeply behind this tree, it'll come underneath us and go through trench 1. We think that two of the aspects of this ride that are very unique are the surprises that occur throughout the journey. You may not realize you're going to be launched from a standstill. You may not realize as you come around and drop into trench 1 that you're going to be accelerated up to 60 miles an hour through this straightaway. We are now at the crossroads of the indigenous people from Egypt, Morocco, and edge of Africa who have spent their lives celebrating the cheetah. Over that time, they've actually found a couple of pieces of driftwood that look very much like cheetahs. So they've taken these pieces of driftwood and they will be our sentinels that will actually guard the entrance to Cheetah Hunt. So this is our Cheetah Rock, where the head will be about 12 feet above that ramp over there. And you can kind of see the techniques that are used to actually make this type of sculpture. It comes up from a frame, comes up with bent rebar. The bent rebar has a metal lath attached to it. Eventually they'll then plaster that with hard stucco, and then eventually, like you saw the artisans, apply the final exterior coat of wet cement that they then carve to make it look like the shape that they're looking for, or the texture that they're looking for. So this is our Cheetah Rock, so we're unveiling that to you. It'll compare very favorably to our other coasters. We're expecting between 1,200 and 1,400 riders per hour, and of course the trick will be the loading and unloading sequence. The blocks are set up so we can achieve up to 1,400. It'll be up to what goes on this floor in the station. Our other coasters are also in that same range of 12 to 1,400. The tower behind me was something we spent a tremendous amount of time on. I call it our pickup stick design. So if you're playing pickup sticks and you're about ready to release them, they all start to fall apart at the top. Most towers are very wide at the bottom and get small at the top. We've turned that upside down, so we're small at the bottom and we spread out at the top, and among all of those tops of the pickup sticks, again, we'll have banners. We feel that it'll be important to our guests and our riders as they experience Cheetah Hunt. Their families might take photos of them riding, they might post it on Facebook that night, they might blog it or tweet it to their friends, but when they see these, they're going to say, where is this? I have not seen a tower like this. I've not seen an element like this. I've not seen architecture like this. Where are you at? We're at Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida, riding Cheetah Hunt. It's the funnest thing we've ever done. You got to get here. So that's what we're expecting, and that's what we work very hard to achieve. Wouldn't you agree? Seen anything like that before? Now you haven't ridden it yet, maybe in your mind and with the videos that we produce, but it's going to be fun.